Hey guys, what's going on? This is your girl Queen G. Let's see. Oh, I gotta let myself in. Okay. How do I? Hey guys, y'all hang tight. I'm gonna. Know why my camera's. So I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm gonna start the show verbally. But hey, welcome to the Queen G Live experience. Hope y'all doing well. Hope you're in the land of the living and everything's going good. Um, we are having an amazing time with the new, visual, technical, as you can see, all the things that's happening with the visuals of the show. Thank you for the upgrades. I'm so grateful for our new tech team. We're learning how to work out the kinks. So some things may be, a little delayed, funny. I don't know. But we're going to figure it all out. I want to start the show by saying happy Wednesday. I hope that y'all are doing well. I'm grateful that you guys are still following and checking in, and that everything is going well on your end. Y'all, whatever you do, continue to strive and move forward and keep pushing toward the mark of what you got to do to always strive forward and move in a forward motion. So I hope you can hear my voice and hear me. So yeah. And listen, today is a special day. We have so much going on, but I want to talk to y'all about today's subject, which is competing with yourself. But before we go into that, I want to shout out a couple of our sponsors. MJ Own Network, which is the Roku channel that I have a show on, and my show is called Queen G Live Experience on there. So when you get an opportunity, download the MJ Own app on your Roku TV. We all got those smart TVs. Download that app and go ahead and search MJ on Network and then look for the Queen G Live Experience. You know this name, so it's not that difficult. Go ahead and look for that, and you'll get to see all of the amazing shows that are not really on YouTube and not really on Facebook. So that's really cool. Then we got also A Beats Audio, which you guys know they created my recent boombox. I want to shout them out, and that's ABATZ Audio, AUDIO.com. I've been jamming since they, came on board. I've been jamming and enjoying having them, you know what I mean? Having them in my life, being able to put the boombox on and get in here and play it and work it out. And I've been having just so much fun with that. So y'all check them out. AB Audio, ABEATZ, again, AUDIO.com. Let them know that Queen G sent you. And get your own boombox. I know one of my guests today that's going to be on here has a boombox, and she is ordering another one. Us that have encountered A Beats Audio's products have just so much enjoyed having them in our lives. The audio sound is amazing, and you just don't get anything like that And if you look in the right corner, at least to my right, you'll see a copy or a photo of my actual radio. Look at how beautiful it is. They put your own picture on there. They do the whole thing. They do the whole shebang. So yeah, check them out. Also, I want to shout out my husband's new eyeglass business. It's called On Time Sunwear. On Time Sunwear. They have different shades that's sexy, that's hot. It's gonna make your face look sleek and slick. You know what I'm saying? On Time Somewhere. You want to get you a copy, get you a pair of those. I know that he's charging as low as $15. They come 15, 25, and if you want the real shebang, the Gucci's, right now his Gucci's are running 75. So that's not bad for a pair of Gucci's. You know what I mean? That's not bad at all. And let's go ahead and also bring up Let's Go to Work Entertainment Network, which is our overall entertainment company. And we have under that conglomerate, we have our magazine, Let's Go to Work ENT magazine, which this month, I'm praying and crossing fingers. By this Friday, we should have our special edition, women's edition coming out this Friday, hopefully, if we can pull it together and get everything squared away with that. So yeah, I'm so excited about that. This edition is the best one that we've ever done. And I just know that we have put so much labor of love, energy. The visuals look great. The cover looks great. Our cover story is a beautiful model out here in Texas. Her name is Lisa Gomez, and she is gracing the cover of this month's edition. And when I tell you, beautiful lady, beautiful spirit, she has MS. You know, multiple sclerosis is a disease that impacts so many people. And for her to, persevere through that, her condition, and still yet, do what she does. Oh my God. I can't even imagine what that's like day to day. So I'm just so grateful that she's gracing our cover and that we get to have her on board. Also, I want to shout out one more shout out, y'all. Faces of Rap Mothers, amazing brand that is hitting the world and sweeping the world by in so many different outlets. And I'm talking sweeping the country on media, social media, on TV, on billboards. They just got something, a little something with Walmart where her brand is going to be released in Walmart. So we may be having Faces of Rap Mothers clothing line and things like that, like releasing soon in Walmart. The books just got picked up on there and they are released. But we have now, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. My God. Now we have the clothes. So and handbags and purses, and they have shoes, and they have commercials and billboards and just all of that stuff. So listen, it's really exciting. I'm so happy with being a part of that brand, Faces of Rap Mothers, and there's so many empowered women that are doing so many things in their own personal lives and entertainment business that's a part of the brand as well. So I'm a part of a good family, and I'm grateful for that. So without any further ado, I want to talk a little bit about this subject of competing with yourself. Be your own competition. Why is this important? Why is this important? Let me talk to you about that. Well, we're in the entertainment business, at least I am. Personally, I'm in the entertainment business. I can only speak for me. And what happens sometimes is that, people bump heads with you and they try to, get into this knockdown, drag out competition type situation with you. And the thing is, you have to be a lover of your own brand. You have to be so enthralled in what you're doing that, you focus on that daily. Now, I'm not saying don't be blind. Don't be blind now. Don't be blind, because you got to watch every angle that comes at you. You got to watch every angle. There are darts, angles, people say things about you. You got to be watchful, because that kind of stuff is also debilitating and will bring you down. But for the most part, you know what I mean? When it comes to people trying to run up against you and they trying to beat you down and fight you and, knock you off your feet, it's like, dang, well, I don't understand that, because I'm over here literally in my own world, in my own lane, just trying to build every single day what I have, bring more of what I have, bring more energy to the table of what I got to do, and keep everything alive on this end. And see, behind the scenes, if you're a real boss CEO, if you're a real person that really has a brand in the business, my God, you're barely getting any sleep. I know last night I went to bed early because I was tired from my day, from being up and grinding all day. And then on top of that, woke up at 12 midnight. I mean, not 12 noon, 12 midnight. And I could not shut it back down. I could not go back to sleep. So what did I do? I worked on my magazine during those hours. In my hours of late night, I could not sleep. I could not, shut it back down. My body would not, shut back down. I just started getting up, and I started editing bios on my magazine, because this is a big release, and we want to make sure every detail is right and correct. So although I'm up, why waste time and energy just sitting there looking at the walls? That doesn't make any sense, and how is this magazine going to get out if I don't put the work in? And that's what I'm saying. If you're a real boss, CEO business, you don't have time to be sitting there, going toe to toe and head to head with somebody in competition, because you have so much on your own plate. My plate is full, and I can only speak for me when I say this. My plate is full in the sense of, when I wake up in the morning, I'm getting my kids ready for school, so that they can get out of here and have a productive day. Then on top of that, I got duties of the household. I'm cleaning, cooking, trying to prepare meals and get things done for that day or that night or whatever. I'm working on those kind of scenarios. And all throughout the day, I'm in contact with people concerning my brand, my business. I'm in communication with everybody. I'm doing this. I'm trying to do things like what you see right here, build a team so that the visual of my show looks better and the quality is of essence. You know what I mean? When I go live, it looks good every single time. That is what I'm working on. You know what I mean? So I really don't have time to do this cat fight and scratch and be like, because I'm so busy in my own world trying to make money and stay afloat and feed my family and things like that. And when you have a family, let me tell you, that's priority every single day. When you have a family, that is what's in your face every single day. And it's the first thing that you see when you wake up. I have kids that have to comb their hair and, make sure we've laid out clothes at night so that we can have a smooth morning and they can get out of here. And I'm trying to make sure they got their teeth brushed and deodorant on. I'm talking about basics, y'all. This is serious. Like, do I got time to be fighting with somebody over competition of my business and what I got going on? I really don't. I don't look at nobody in that way, because before I can even get to you, my plate is so full already. It's so consumed with all of these things that I have to tend to. And especially being an entrepreneur, when you're an entrepreneur, the energy that you put in is what you get out of it. So I'm so focused on that day to day, just trying to, make money from this so that we can pay the bills that come with it. Even, let me tell you, I'm going to give you a prime example. StreamYard, which is the site that I'm using right now to pull this show off. Guess what? That's a $25 a month expense. How am I going to pay that $25 if I don't find a way to earn money to keep it afloat? I'm keeping it real with y'all right now, y'all. This is not a phony show. This is not fake. This is real stuff, okay? That we got to deal with every single day. And I want y'all entrepreneurs to understand that, you know, healthy competition is cool. I mean, in the sense of learning from each other and growing and all that. You get with somebody and you collaborate and you grow with them. But when it comes to, and focus, make sure you are focused on your business at hand. You don't have time to sit here and play the dog and cat fight scratch game that people try to play sometime. And they're sitting there watching your every move so that they can strike you down at any point. And that doesn't make any sense. I don't have time to look into somebody's world and try to knock them off their feet every time they try to get too close to me. My thing is, what's for you is for you. That's real talk too. Let me say that again. Let me say that one more time, guys. What is for you is for you. Can't no man, nothing, dog, cat, family member, none of that stop the blessing. When something is for you from God, you are going to get your blessing either way. Do you understand that? I sit here day after day, and sometimes I got to pray for my blessings. I got to pray to try to get through it, to get to it. You understand? Because it don't always be easy. Like, it's so many volumes of different things that you're tackling and warring with and dealing with just to even get your money. You know what I'm saying? You would think that people would want to value you and pay you, but you got to battle just to get your money sometimes. And that's sad, because we should honor each other in business, and we should want to take care of each other in expense wise, and want to, be there to, cover each other financially. Like, that should be something that you want. And let me tell you what I am learning to do, honey. I am learning to teach by example. I am leading by example, by making sure that, any team member of mine, I may not have a lot, honey. I ain't rich. I'm not rich. And people that really know me, they know that that's the fact. I don't have my brother's money. Okay? That is not my life. My life way different than that. And I keeps it real on that. I keeps it so 100 on that, about that. But what I do have, what I am learning to do is teach by example. What are you going to do for the people that you value? You do whatever part you can to uplift them, to upgrade them, to give them a scenario and teach them the right way. You know what I'm saying? If it's in knowledge, honey, knowledge is power. What can I give to someone that I work with that's going to bring value to their table? Knowledge is everything. Do you understand that something that they didn't know before, and then you teach them it, and then it's like, whoa, if I had wow, I didn't know that. Thank you so much. Thank you for training and teaching me on that scenario so that I can make myself stronger. People don't look at it like that. They think it's all about the bread, honey. No. What legend am I going to leave with all the people? You know what I mean? That I impact every single day. It's going to be knowledge. It's going to be some of the things tangible that I left, like books and things like that. But also, you're going to remember conversations we had of me empowering you and bringing things to the table that you never had insight on, that you never knew before. Oh my God, what can I do to build myself up? And hopefully, if you're a real person, for me, do you know what's priceless for me is when someone says to me, oh my God, Queen G, you really helped me. You really brought insight to me that I never had. I was already there. I just needed that one little notch to get to the next step. You understand? Some people need confidence. Some of the things that I'm building and empowering with others is confidence. They didn't have the courage before. They didn't have the courage, guys. And I had to tell them, you are capable. You are beautiful. You can do anything you put your mind to and some. And you know why they trust me on that? Because they're watching me do it every single day. You know why they believe my words that I speak into their life? Because they're watching me do it every single day, through illness, through marriage, through family, through all the things that I am having to deal with, I still wrote 14 books last year. You understand? There is no excuse for nothing, y'all. You know why I go so hard? It's because of these very scenarios. I want everybody that's around me in my immediate circle and my immediate team. I want us to build together. I want us to grow. I want us to get so forceful that no one can stop us. You know what I mean? And let me tell you what I've learned, honey, in this business. You can't do it all by yourself. You need a team. You need a team. Sometime your team may be your graphic designer. Sometime your team may be your, tech team that goes along for this show to make you look better and improve you. Sometime your team may be someone that is giving you opportunity to be on a platform like Children Futures Radio, that we will be, launching on the 27th. Meek gave me an opportunity to step in and be a radio personality, also a business partner. That's huge, guys. Do you think I want to disappoint her in that? Do you think I want to sit here and spoil that or mess that up? Oh, no. So what am I going to do every single day? I'm going to put every effort forward to make things happen, to bring things to the table, to bring resources, to bring new artists that might be a potential customer for her platform, or potential radio personalities and hosts that might step in and want to have their own show. These are scenarios that we have to bring to the table. When you value a situation, you bring something to the table. I want y'all to write these tips down today. I want y'all to take a moment and write these things down because it's very important. Okay, so I want to bring my first guest in. She is amazing. Her name is Brenda Williams. She owns a clothing line called Rockstar Denim. Okay. And my boy from A Beats Audio connected me with her. And what it's been with her and I, it's not only been a beautiful marriage as far as us coming together in business, but it's also been a sisterhood. I value her and she values me. And we bring things to each other's table. She sent me one of the best care packages I've ever had in my life. We just got off that aftermath of the snow in, and all those families were impacted by the bad weather, busted pipes and all that stuff. We were impacted by it too. Our water was off a couple of days. So, and hubby was off work. We lost wages. It was a bunch of stuff. She sent me the best love care package in the world. And I'm talking with toothbrushes, butt wipes. I'm talking things for each child. When someone takes pains and they study your situation like that, and then they back it up with care and love and support like that, honey, I don't want her to get out of my system ever again. I want her to be around me for the rest of my life. And I know that's not possible, but I want to bring my sister on, who I believe is a scenario of what I'm talking about.
Good morning.
Good morning. Outdo yourself. Welcome to the Queen G Live Experience. Good morning, sister.
Good morning. Good morning.
Camera settled.
Yes.
But yeah, how you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling amazing this morning. Kind of refreshed.
You feeling refreshed? Great. So let's talk about this, sis. And today's show and topic is competing with yourself.
Yes.
The reason why I decided to bring you on as a guest, because since I've known you, I watch you every single day make you better.
Definitely trying.
I see you every single day make you better. I see you like doing better shoots with your clothing line. I see you setting up little places in your home where you make the visual look better. The whole nine. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about the sun peeking through, mama.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. I want you to just be beautiful. We can see you. The sun is actually refreshing.
Thank you.
I'm glad the
Feel
sun is
so
peeking in.
good.
You know, we just dealt with the whole sun. We dealt with the whole snow in, so I love seeing sun peeking through there.
Yes.
um, but talk to us about the things that have been happening since we met. And I want you to talk about the mentorship. I want you to talk, just keep it real and just raw with what's been
Absolutely.
happening since you and I came together, sis.
I want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for welcoming me with open arms. Thank you for your guidance, all of your advice. As you can see, I'm taking notes and definitely applying it to my everyday life outside of business as well, because you have to work on you first. If you want to be
Right.
outdo yourself, or if you're going to be in competition with anybody, it should be you, and it should be a healthy
Right.
you in order for it to be a healthy competition, or you'll just be making yourself worse, because at that point you're just beating yourself up for things when you know better, you'll do better type of situation.
So what were some of the things that you were having insecurities about, sis, before we linked? Tell me some of the, things that you felt as if was keeping you held back from, just outright busting out the seams and growing the way you needed to. What was stifling your growth?
First, I will have to say, like, my past, like trying to prove to people like I'm not the person that somebody painted me out to be. And that's like beating a dead horse, because when somebody's mind is made up about you, it doesn't matter what you say or do. That's just how they feel. So
Right.
moving forward, I kind of battled with like the people that watch me grow up and watch me go through things, not being proud of the growth. You know how, like, not only kids, everybody wants somebody to be proud. Like, we don't just do this for us, we do this to like leave a mark, a legacy, anything. You want to put a time stamp with your name on it that's positive in some kind of way. So it was
And so
like,
what I'm hearing from you is that perhaps you were really, really concerned about other people's opinion and how they saw you.
it was the
Uh,
it was the support. The people, when I was going through hell and I was causing hell, they were cheering and they were clapping, they were entertained by it. Drama has a lot of attention, but when you do something positive, you'll see those same people around, but they're not acknowledging your growth. They're not acknowledging your talent. They're not supporting you because you're not entertaining them no more. It's like, oh, we don't, that's not what we do. You know how when someone is finally saved and they changed their life, the people that they were, doing that lifestyle with, they don't want them around because, oh, they're preaching now or something like that. But when you grow
yeah.
and start focusing on what's best for you, you notice that you don't really need validation from those people. And I say thank you for everything, because you gave me a platform and just that extra push that, I don't need the people that's right here looking at me to say you're doing a good job, because I have people way across the country that notice, like
Oh,
in within
that,
30
okay.
days.
Okay, I see what you're saying. It's like
Yes.
kind of gave you a boost because now the world is peeking in on what's
Yes.
going on and
Mm-hmm.
acknowledging your clothing line and seeing what you're doing, and
Yes.
that you're like, "Shh, not to say I'm being funny, but
At all.
hey, feels
I just
pretty
pop
darn
my
good."
collar.
Right. Feels pretty darn good to get some attention,
Yes.
from
That's
others all over
positive.
the
It feels
world.
amazing to get positive attention, to be like recognized for something that it started out as a hobby, just something I noticed I was good at, because I was getting compliments on clothes I was making for myself, and a lot of people were actually asking me to make them things, and then it kind of built a boost my confidence there. But
Right.
it's like, I was just making this for me. So when I really start believing in myself and putting myself out
Uh-huh.
there, which has been about 60 days, it's like my
Yeah,
whole
we've
world
been
turned
how
around.
long have we known each other? sis?
Right about 60 days.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So you're saying right
about
that time mark. Yeah. It's changed your whole idea of this whole thing, and you know what? Let me tell you, one thing I was talking to my business partner about yesterday was her first day on the job as far as technical for our show. And as you can see, we got a little upgrade. We
I
look
see you,
better.
honey.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So what I told her is that one of the best ways to learn is basically on the job, on the job training.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I have presented some scenarios to you all of a sudden, stuff that you needed to get to me. I needed your bio for the magazine. I
Yes.
needed you to download your own video off of StreamYard so we can send it to Roku. Sis, I've been putting you under some scrutiny and some challenges. And
Yes.
you have stepped up to the plate on every challenge. Why? Why? Because you are interested in growing your own brand. You want to see your brand thrive and grow and go to the next level.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you have not skipped a beat, since everything I have asked you to do, you have done. I've never had a great you've been a great student. Absolutely. Under this whole marketing, strategy that I do with certain people that I link up with. And what has those things done to enhance you? Like, tell us about what you've learned from these last 60 days.
First of all, the biggest thing is your strength can be your biggest weakness. Like, always being strong is really not the best thing to do, because you need help and it'll wear you out. Like you said, nobody can do it alone. Nobody can do it alone. There's somebody in the background, on the side, somebody is helping you some kind of way. And if they're not, then you'll be so exhausted you can't enjoy any of it. Like, the fruits of your labor is just so. To ask for help and to seek people that have, like, I say, just genuine people. When you are surrounded by genuine people, you don't have to second guess throwing the idea out there, because they're not going to run off and take it. They're going to give you that advice, that push, or the knowledge for the next level. And I will say that's been like my biggest thing. Everything you tell me, I write it down and I make sure within 24 hours I act on it, because I have a good friend.
And these formulas are working. And let me tell you why, sis, I have these formulas to present, because I have worked them myself and they've been effective for me. I have taught people these strategies and formulas and they have been effective for them. And it's actually building their brand. Do you know that a lot of people don't know this? A lot of people don't know that. But before Faces of Rap Mothers was a real tangible concept, I was right there with Candy, backing her up, believing in her, telling her, hey, you can do this. Let's get it out there. I was on the beach, you know what I mean, inviting them down just so they can come and shoot commercials with her son and her, you know what I mean? Like, people don't know that. Why is Candy so dedicated to me? Why? And you think it's because she just likes me? No. It's because I have believed in this brand from day one. I was the first person to submit my story for the book. Like, it's just so many things. I could tell y'all countless amounts of things that happened before that brand launched. And it was just like, we all need support. We all need a boost. We all need something, but people don't really join you until they see you serious too.
Yes. Or until they see someone else take you serious.
There you go. There you go. So
you don't have to second guess.
Oops, sorry. My volume was down. Sorry. Okay, so sis, tell us about your brand really quick, Rockstar Denim, and some of the things that you are working on personally. And like I said, you were a great prospect for this show, because I see you every day working on your brand every day.
Yes. Rockstar Denim is more than just clothing. It's a lifestyle. I make clothing for the entire family, custom items. So I say bring me your denim. It's just cheaper that way, but I go and find denim everywhere. I make rugs, couches, clothes, shoes, any kind of apparel. Um I kind of like I'll do hats, I made your hat. I do a lot of different I come up with different concepts. I'll just be sitting at home looking around the house like, oh, that lampshade would be dope with some denim. So it's just something as simple as that. And my brand is just like finding yourself and expressing yourself through like the way you dress, like the way you live. Like your house doesn't have to be elfish everything. You can go and buy a Family Dollar picture frame and make it worth $1,000. So it's just
Oh
like
yeah.
it's up to you to upgrade yourself, your life. And I just say live the rockstar denim way every day.
I love that, sis. I absolutely love that. And I love you.
I love you
Have you
too.
received your package yet? Your
Not
gift?
yet. I have been
Not
sitting by the
yet.
front door.
Okay.
That's why the sun is in the background. I don't want to miss nothing.
Okay. Look, she is, we are all like if you okay, listen to this, and I'm gonna add this in there. If you are in competition with yourself, you most likely are waiting on the mailman to drop your stuff off because you waiting
Period.
on to come in. You know what I
Yes.
mean? You waiting to see your product or something you didn't ordered, or you know what I mean? It's kind of
Indeed.
like, okay. Okay, so I want to ask this one last thing, sis, before we let you go, because we do have another guest that's coming on.
Okay.
Okay, what is a tip that you have for others now that you have kind of opened this up and you're working toward your goals? What are some of the tips that you might have that you can give us that you would tell somebody else?
I would tell someone else to definitely surround yourself with like-minded people, like go-getters, people that are not afraid of hard work. Everybody doesn't have to be an entrepreneur. That's the main thing. You might become friends with somebody at a clothing store that can like give you that heads up. We got 50% off sale. You can use my discount, get another 20. It's just ways of connecting with positive people. First of all, connect with positive people that don't mind sharing ideas and knowledge, and you do the same. Like never be afraid to give your sister that inspiration, motivation that she might need. You need to and recognize the good people that you have around that you want to keep them in your life forever, because correct that we are going to be in each other's life. Yes, it's like building healthy connections and relationships. That's the goal, is to build healthy partnerships, relationships, just and build yourself. Believe in yourself and always wear your confidence. Don't be afraid to pop your SHIT, because if you don't, who is? Like, that's it. Like compete with no
I
one
love
other
that.
than
I
your
love
yesterday.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that advice. Be confident, in what you're doing. It is
Yes.
so important.
Mm-hmm.
Because I deal with that every single day, honey. I am close to 300 pounds. I have to put on this thing every day. I have to get up and regardless of size or whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
have so many challenges that have fought against me from day one. But you have to defy those odds. You got to get up
Oh
and you got
yeah.
to keep pushing. If you
Mm-hmm.
believe in something, you're gonna fight through all those challenges and then
Absolutely.
everything that you possibly can to make those scenarios better. And that's what I'm saying. I
Or
don't
make
got
them
time
work for
to
you.
somebody's
Mm-hmm.
window or door because I'm trying to lose some of this weight so I can stay healthy. You
Yes.
understand? I don't have
Mm-hmm.
time to look at somebody else's closet for what their bones are because I got
Yes.
my own bones.
Oh yes.
So thank you so much, sis, for being on this show today. You are awesome as well. I'll have an update on you for you soon on
Okay.
the Roku show. We're
Cool.
going to be uploading our interview to Roku soon. I cannot wait until that's released so we can have
Me
yet
too.
another thing to work out and push and then
Yes.
also hopefully the fingers by this Friday or Saturday, the magazine will be out on the market as well. So I've been
Yes.
working, sis. Been
I'm
working.
excited
I've been
about
Yes, yes. We don't have no time to be competing with nobody else because we got so much going on ourselves,
Oh
right?
yeah. And
So thank you
my
so
plate is
much.
full, but I don't complain because this is everything I prayed for.
Yes, exactly, exactly. You are beautiful. I love you. I
Thank you.
appreciate you taking the time to jump on at the last minute. And I will be in touch with you after this. Okay.
Okay. Always a pleasure. Y'all have a blessed day.
Have a good one, sis.
You too.
All right. Oh my God, that's my sister. I met her 60 days ago. I didn't realize it was 2 months already. But yet in this little time, we've been having so much fun. I feel like it's my home girl, like that I've known for 30 some years, you know what I mean? Because she's just so amazing and powerful, and her energy is dope. And I want to thank again Anthony Beats of A Beats Audio for connecting us, who thought we would be a great fit in business. He sent her my way to get on my platform and do an interview, and it's been on ever since. So anyway, without further ado, I want to bring on another sister that is just dope as I don't know what. Like she everything. You know what I mean? She is everything. She is everything. She is excellent in business. She is super smart. She's a mom. She's been through challenges herself, health wise. She's defied the odds on so many things. And I want to tell you a little bit about how we came about. She always says that God sent her into my life. She always says that because what happened was in between my sicknesses of having epilepsy and things like that. It was like I was laying out a magazine all while dealing with that and dealing with my health and trying to figure out what was going on. And this sister, I had owed her an ad in the magazine. I was supposed to put her in my previous magazine, but it didn't work out like that. So we ended up, I put her in the hot edition, if you know what I mean, the one that came out after that. And it was for radio personalities, podcast hosts, and network affiliates. It was that particular magazine that I did. It was a special edition for that. And that's how we synced. And I put her story in there. We came together. We started talking every day and just, started working in business. And then all the while, she was already in works of developing her radio station called Children Future Radio, which is launching around the event that we have coming up in Milwaukee, which is called Hollywood in Milwaukee, where I will be hosting the red carpet at an event with Stacks the Realist. Stacks the Realist is a MC, CEO. She got her own company. She's doing her thing. She's a rapper, and she's also affiliated with Smokey the Bandit, who is tied to Lazy Bone and the Bone Thugs and Harm family. So it's a whole cycle of things, right? So I'm so grateful for this sister because she's taught me so much. Just sitting talking to her every day, her wisdom is amazing. Her spirituality is dope as I don't know what. She sees things before it hits her because God is talking to her and downloading things into her every single day. Um, and I just have been blessed with coming to know her. And sometimes, like I said, when you're a boss and you have all these different positions and things like that, sometimes you got to release and say, hey, please take on the wheel for me because I have too much on my plate and I need some help. And when I met this lady, that is what was happening with me. I needed help. I was overwhelmed. The plate was too full. And it was like God sent her at the perfect time. And I had to learn a part of, outdoing yourself is you got to learn to let go and let God. Sometimes you got to release and delegate because you can't do everything. I couldn't do everything, especially with now being hit with epilepsy. Really, really, my focus was different. My brain was operating different. I had to let go and let somebody do something on my behalf. So, without any further ado, I want to bring my sister, Madam Meek. She calls me the GOAT, which means greatest of all time. I love my little nickname, and she is just so sweet, so humble. She's a mother. She works very hard, sometimes not even getting no sleep because of the platforms and the visions that she has that are coming to fruition as we speak. So, I want to welcome Madam Meek to the show. Let's get her on here. Good morning, Madam Meek.
Good morning. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. I can hear you loud and clear. How are you this morning?
Oh man, over here tackling this hair my daddy gave me and my mama.
Oh, your hair. That's funny.
Yeah, I always have a joke. I tell my daddy I have three textures of hair because my daddy is his hair is more on the Caucasian side. So I have like three textures of hair, seriously. Like the front is straight, the middle is wavy curly, and the back is tight curl. I said, ah, why did y'all do this to me?
Wow. And can you imagine trying to put a perm on it? It's like what would it do with a perm?
I, we I got my butt whooped for that already before.
Right. Oh my God. Well, sister, you know I absolutely love and adore you. I thought it would
Oh,
be great to bring you on to this particular subject because, girl, when I say pillar of outdoing yourself, you got the crown for it, okay? You already done won the award.
no, no. Wait a minute. First of all, the war has to go to you and Candy first before it even ever touch me.
Right. Oh, see, that's wisdom. Tell us about that. Tell us about that.
See, the thing is, first of all, I want to bow and give great honor to you. Um,
Oh, sis.
um, because God said to do that, to give you great honor and respect. Uh, and to let you know that you are loved beyond measure uh,
Wow.
by Him. So uh, never stress. He says He don't want you no more stress. He don't care what it is. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. This is how this beginning is
This is
late.
just how it be,
But
y'all. And
He
I'm
wants
over
me to
here.
give her honor. He said that she needs this morning. And I get into spirituality. I mean, y'all might hear me sounding like I'm a crab because when the spirit hit me, this is what happens. But to give you honor and to know that you are apple of his eye, and you shall have preferential treatment from here on out, and to no more
And you know
stress. He
that's
don't
gonna
want
make
you.
me, you know that's gonna break me down. I don't know why.
Hey, I can only
Oh,
if you know if you wasn't able to see my eyes tearing up over here because the spirit would take over anything I do. It would just break in the middle. So I honor you. And if Candy's listening, God said to tell her job well done. Job well done. To tell her job well done. That, he,
mm.
that you two are what he calls goddesses. And continue to touch the world's heart. And that's what he says. And I'm gonna Lord, leave me alone right now. Let me finish. Let me finish this. But I just want to say I'm so thankful that he led me to you. And my story, real quick, is my cousin Mary Angel. Big shouts out to my cousin Mary Angel. God gave her to us not that long ago, maybe 7 years ago, almost 8, and I'm so thankful.
Hmm.
That's what, that he gave me. She my blood cousin, and
Mm.
I think I got it because by her being my friend on my page, I believe that's how I got encountered with y'all because you kept every time. See, if somebody come down my timeline, I'm gonna go on and bust myself out.
Right.
If if I get some type of God give me some type of discernment in my flesh, I'll unfriend a person and pray over it, then unfriend them because it's like, oh no, I can't do that. But he'll put some people down my timeline and he'll tell me to reach out to them help do this for that person, do that for this person. I do a lot of stuff for people and I don't ask for money because that's not what I'm sent for. Uh I'm not sent to make a buck. That's not how I that's not my calling, and that's not what I'm for. If he send me to somebody, that's because that's the job he wants me to do. It had nothing to do with that person, money or nothing. It has to do with the job that I had to complete for God. So,
Right, right,
and
right.
like I said, I was
Mm,
led to you, and what he told me to do for you, I never knew that you didn't have nobody doing that. You know, I never looked totally deep into that. But he told me that I want you to go over there. I want you to go over there and do all her promo. Just go hard. Just go over there for her and go gorilla eight. And when I approached her, I said, I don't want no money. And she still be trying to give me money, y'all.
that's because I value what you bring to the table. I've never had what you bring to the table for me. And it's just, I just want you to know it's valued. You understand? When people respect someone, and especially, I'm spiritual too, and I'm led by
Yes,
God as well.
yes,
And when God
yes,
tell me to do something, I do it. And what I had
yes,
to
you
teach
do.
you was accept the blessing, because that door that's open from that seed is going to allow my doors to
Expand,
be open
to
more.
expand. Right.
Yes, exactly.
But
So it's
mhm,
it's just been, oh my God, I can't describe this. I can't describe this sisterhood. And watching you, sis, this is what I brought you on. Watching you do what you do every day is just amazing. I don't know how to even describe you. You're very intense. You're very laid back in your approach. Um, you handle things, and you may be falling apart. I don't know, but you handle things with such ease, including taking care of your kids while you may be feeding them on your laptop, taking care of your kids, and handling my business all at the same time. Like, how is that possible?
because I'm gonna tell you one reason why. I'm the oldest of 10, so I think that has a lot to do with it. And then I guess God let me be the old. He let me be the oldest for a lot of reasons, even though my siblings don't agree. But I was the oldest. My mom, I heard her do a live, and she said, "I'm the kid that's the protector." That's what my mom
Right,
called me. I'm the enforcer, the protector. That's what my mom said about me. But I believe that everybody in every situation needs that somebody like that can just be calm, and somebody could be shooting and I could be like, right now in the name of Jesus, and everybody could be
right.
going crazy.
Mhm.
But it's from what he did to me from birth. Like he had prepared me to get ready for 9 siblings. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
And then he had me be raised by older people. I wasn't raised by no, all the people was 40 something or older when I was born. You see what I'm saying?
right,
My
right,
grandma, her brothers, they was already older. So World War II vets, they was, I was learning all type of stuff. So it just, I think that's why he did that, so he can get me prepared for a lot of stuff that he had. Because I had 8 children and I have 11 grandchildren. So
of your
I be having,
own. And I'm a
yeah,
mother of
so
7. You
yeah,
know,
my son told me, Mama, you something else. But like I said, it's just the fact that having to be in control of stuff for so long that it's just become a part of your aura. It just become a part of you. So yeah, I'll be having the computer on,
always
cooking, running bath water.
right, handling so many things at once. That's just how God made you. And you've experienced some battles in health and everything
Yeah.
else. You've had some challenges and been down for a long time.
Oh man, I
Uh,
done seen death more than a cat. Call me Felix.
right, right.
Yeah. So
And
yeah.
it's like, sis, let me ask you this. And this is the subject matter today. And I've been talking about how could somebody try to come in and tear you down or be in competition with you when I'm over here trying to outdo myself. Talk to us
Mhm.
about that, because you are the pillar of somebody, I would say that every day you on your grind, you are on your paperwork, you taking care of this, you trying to launch this radio station, which is Children's Future Radio. It's already launched. Let me not say trying. It's already launched. You're just getting right now all the things in place to you know what I'm saying, ordering the products
Yes.
and things like that. You know,
Yes.
so
Yes.
like we can
It's
go on here right now, Children's Future Radio, and listen to girl. And when I listened to the station, I was so excited. You know why? Because the music was so darn good. I was over here, sister, doing laundry and talking to you, and we
right.
both had
Yeah.
the radio
Yeah.
station on at the same time. It's like, how you go? One of y'all need to turn it off, but it didn't matter because we was both hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Just cause we could.
Yeah. It's just it's still let me turn this down. So it's still kind of unreal a little bit because
Mm-hmm.
like I told the story before how it happened. God had somebody asked me to do a show on their station, and then something happened where it was a bunch of commotion, and they end up kicking me off without telling me though, you know. But it was like
Mm.
the show I did the week before the next show that they just done me. I had learned something to put the icing on the cake to the radio station, right? And
Mm-hmm.
God was like, and I was a little upset about it. I'm not gonna lie, because I had set that platform, and then God was like, no, I put you there for that little a time just for you to learn that. Now I want you to go start your own station. And then I waited for a few months, and then God wouldn't let me sleep. He said he gave me everything to do on top of what I already knew. And I
Right.
knew it was meant to be because everything was given to me by him.
By
Uh
God. You can
by
download
God.
directly from God. Not no, ain't nobody else in your ear, face, none of that. You just he giving you everything. The whole vision,
Yeah,
plan, print of it. The whole blueprint.
yeah, because I want everybody to know the big is we're gonna have a big thing going with this radio station. But I want everybody to know that Shanta is gonna be the first radio show on my station that will be launching this major this it's major. Like I just don't want to really talk about it until you know how I am what I say until the ink dry.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Some things are not meant to put out all the way.
But
I just
God
want
told me
people
to
to know.
speak it into existence. So
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted
so
people to know that, honey. The launch date is the 27th of
yes.
March. It's right around the corner. So be on the lookout for Children Future Radio. And sis, how can we download the app and stuff to our into our devices and things like that? Can you tell us that real quick in case somebody wants to you know.
Okay, right now it's already playing. You could just hit Children Future Radio and they'll take you to it. It's under Radio King, but the app should be up no later than Friday. The complete app. Uh, they finishing the app now, so the app should be
And it's
up.
something
And
special about Friday, honey. Friday is my
yes,
deadline for the release of the magazine of the
Lord, we
women's.
praying, we throwing out some extra prayers, Lord. We saying it in the air. We put it on the net too, Lord. There we
Yes,
go. But I am
that's right.
super
Right.
excited, and I want to tell the one thing that wouldn't let me know that this is what God, this was his confirmation to me is when, like I said, he sent me to you, and I wasn't disobedient, and I came over there and I told you, I said, I hope this lady don't think I'm crazy, you know. What I'm saying?
Right.
But the icing on the cake is when he said, "That's your first radio host show. That's your first show," and I said,
Woo,
"What?" He said,
woo.
I want you to proposition her about a show over here at the station." And when you said yes, I just was like, see, okay, that was it, God. That was confirmation. That was it. So when you said yes, I just been like full throttle. Like I
Yes,
haven't
you
been
ain't
playing
stopped. You
around.
don't sleep, sis. Let me tell you how I know you don't sleep. I'll hit you at 12 midnight, you'll be up. You'll respond. I'll hit you mid-afternoon. And we do a lot of messenger chats, right? Leaving the voice clips or whatever we got to do to let each other know that I got your message.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, it's been different times of day since you literally don't sleep.
Mm-mm. I think that my grandma said I've been that way since a child because I always been athletic. You know, like I said, when I was a kid, I sang in a choir. Basketball and singing was my two favorite things to do.
Right.
But then I did volleyball, I ran track, I was a cheerleader. You know, I just stayed doing. My grandma told me one day she never thought I would have no children. She used to tell me that I didn't
Wow.
think you would have not one child. I said, why, grandma? She said, because you always was doing stuff. You was always into something. I didn't think you was gonna let nothing stop you. I said, well, if God wanted your kids to get here, wasn't nothing I could do about that.
And then not only did you have a child, you had eight. And in
Hey,
the honor of Women's History Month, honey, you are the champion.
because I didn't get a twin.
For
I
real.
didn't get no twins. No twins. So
Woo!
them was all eight
I had
babies. No,
twins. I had
no
two at one
double.
time. That's a whole nother
See,
level.
right? God knew I wasn't ready. See,
Right, right. He saw it fit for me to have twins. Ain't that crazy?
well, I
They
think
they
that's a blessing though. That's a blessing though. I don't care what nobody say to have two children at one time. I wanted. I was like, since you give me all these kids, at least let me have a set of them. You know.
right,
He
right, right. Yep,
he
he had them in there at the same time. Girl, listen to this. It's so hilarious because the first time that I realized I was gonna really be a mother of twins, I went to Dee Dee's. Dee Dee's is a really popular little boutique clothing store that women on the budget shop at,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm there getting them. I'm in there getting outfits for the babies, and
Uh-huh.
I'm always thinking in terms of singular, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in there shopping, and God says, no, you need two, honey. You need two.
Ooh.
And I looked around. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to have two of these at the same time. That's what it did. I was 5 months pregnant in this Dee Dee store and looked down, and I had to buy two little outfits that were the exact same for these babies.
That was just too cute though. I don't care. I love that. That's just the cutest thing ever. Like just two that means you can get rid of you can raise two at the same time and when you don't have to worry about this one get out, that one grow out. No, both of y'all 18 at the same time.
At the same time, and they are, honey, they are both very strong personalities. God saw it fit for me to have them because
Yeah,
I
oh, I love
I I
those.
had like I said, I was a mother of four children before these last three came about, and I was like, and they were born within the same year. The last three I had were, they call that Irish twins, where there's three in 1 year. So
Wow.
they're 10 months apart only. And guess what?
Wow.
Their older sister, who is only 10 months older than them, was also a twin. I just lost that baby.
Oh man.
So it was two twin sets back to back. When Heaven was born, she was only 4 pounds and something, which would be the average size for a newborn twin.
Mm.
And her sibling, I think, came in the next set, if you know what I mean, spiritually.
Yeah.
I think her
Yeah.
sibling
Seriously.
came in the next set because the twins don't look like each other, but one looks like Heaven.
Mm. I love
So,
them. I love the way they talk. You
for a
know that.
newborn
I love
twin.
the way they talk. Uh,
Yeah, they are cute. They are
they are.
cute.
Let me let the world know they you gonna be hearing a lot of their voice on the radio station, the commercials. We actually have the sound our own soundtrack for the radio station. So
Wow. And on top of
mhm.
that, my husband has started back filming again. So we got our original camera guy on hand.
Yeah,
He got
big shout out
cameras.
to Eddie Bell.
Huh?
Big shout out to Eddie Bell. Eddie
Oh
Bell,
my God. I'm so
yeah, he
excited.
does a lot.
We've been filming. We've been out filming 3 days this week already. It's only Wednesday.
I'm up here.
And
I'm up
you're
here
in the
working off 3 phones. Sharing. I'm over here sharing us on 3 phones.
Oh my God. Oh my God. See what I'm saying? She just don't stop. I'm so grateful for you. And you've been a great asset to my life and in business and just overall. And the sisterhood is amazing as well. We talk and be working.
Yes.
Don't
I mean, we
stop
get
us.
to
We talking and working.
like we doing right now. Look, because
Yes.
because I do this for this management company out here. So this real estate company, I manage their property. So I'll be on here with 3 different icons up and just trying to get it all done at once. I'm like, I'm counting the days now. I said, what we got? What we have now? 17 days.
Oh yeah,
17
and
days left.
you're my guardian angel too because you actually saw me have a seizure on one of
Oh
the
yeah. Oh my
chats
God.
that we were on. She's my guardian angel.
Mm,
Wow, like I was talking to her about our magazine that just had been released that she was in. I was so excited. I worked myself up into a seizure because
yes,
I
it
was
scared the life
so
out of
hyped
me.
and laughing and smiling. And that's when I fractured my arm. I fell to the floor that particular time, and Madam Meek saw me. So if my husband wasn't in the home, in the other room, she still would have been able to make contact and be
Yeah,
able to contact
I
everybody.
was praying. I was praying on live with her, and on the other phone finding Eddie. Like, I'm about to find him. Lord Jesus, when he came in that room, I was still praying. He was like, "Keep praying." Then I heard you say something. I'm like, "Woo, thank you," because I grew up with an uncle, rest his soul, my uncle Johnny Wayne. I watched him have seizures. From a child on up until he passed, and I know
The sign
the
of it.
the signs of it. I know how the facial expression, and I know how to your language gets when you start slurring and stuff like that. So I was like, Lord, not in front of me. And all God said was just start praying, just start praying and find Eddie. Look, praying
And
and finding Eddie.
I didn't even know. And I was on the bed, but when the seizure happened, I fell to the floor too. So
Yeah.
it was odd. And
I just
I
was
don't
like, Lord, don't let her hit her head. That's all I was like. Just don't, Lord, please don't let her hit her head. Whatever you do not let her hit her head. And Eddie, I was like, did she hit? She didn't hit her. He said no. I was like, thank you, Jesus. But
my
people don't
sister is
understand that feeling. That was the worst feeling in the world that I think I ever had. Seriously speaking, I'm gonna tell you why.
mhm.
Could somebody imagine watching somebody they care about falling and you cannot physically do nothing to help them? Like I couldn't jump through this. Get virtual. This ain't virtual enough. I couldn't jump through this phone
Right.
and help you. Like I think that was the worst feeling I had ever had in my life. Because other situations I'm able to get to it or whatever. It's like you can't get to it. It's no way possible.
Right, right, right.
But I have to stand there and endure it and encounter that. You know what I mean? That was that visual will never leave my head. Will never. Like when I'm
I've called you. I've called you when I felt maybe like I wasn't feeling well and prayed with you, and you have prayed with me because I can kind of feel it a little bit when I'm not right. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I can kind of feel it,
Hmm.
so I have to sit back and take my time and just kind of slow it down and chill out because it's I know what it feels like now. So
Hmm.
wow, you have just you've been more than a business partner. You've been a sister. You've been a guardian angel. I definitely know God sent you into my life during this season, and you also are you're a soldier, sister. You are so strong, and it's like the people that I have around me in my future, they can't be weak at all.
Mm-mm.
They can't be
No.
weak. No one
No.
around me is going into my future with me, into the new lanes, the new levels, the new things that God is blessing with. They can't be weak at all, because we are going to have so many different scenarios that come up that we have to
Yeah.
handle. As of already, we've
Yeah.
already had to address thousands of different things since we've
Yeah.
met
Yeah.
in this
You
little
know
amount
what
of
God
time.
said?
So
It's one thing that I really believe God put blockers in your life
right.
to block out. It's a lot of stuff, excuse me, that's gonna come about. And like my discernment is ridiculous. Like I don't even have to see a person's face to feel the spirit from them. It's scary sometimes, but it's real, you know.
Right.
and
Right.
what I learned about the Bible and reading it since I was a small child, that if people go back to the Old Testament, God didn't want no weak people. I mean, everybody he picked up was some soldiers,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm.
and they wasn't doing no just smacking people. God was sending them to, well, as they say, knock them off. You know what I mean? So why would he?
Yes.
So you think he changed from Old Testament to now? No.
Look at think about the birth of Jesus, that whole story with Mary. She was implanted spiritually. It wasn't even by her husband. Can you
Mm-mm.
imagine? Can you
Now you
imagine
already
that?
know what the town was saying about her. We already know what happened over there. They were talking about that poor woman like a dog. You already know
Yeah,
it.
they were judging her. What you mean? Like you didn't have a Immaculate Conception? This is baby popped up. They thought she was crazy, I'm sure.
I
All
hope no
types of
kids not watching. You didn't just wait. Y'all didn't try to just rub it across. What? You know you still can get pregnant.
right,
They
right.
they
So
treated that lady like.
it's like goodness. So yeah, yeah, it's sis, listen, we all have battles. I believe that this platform right here, Queensy Live Experience, is meant to really, really, really step into another level of being informative, being real, taking people on scenarios of life that we have never walked on ourselves. We are tapping into untapped territory. We've never done these
Okay,
things either. You know what
okay.
I mean?
Let me tell
So
you
we're
something.
learning on the job as well. Ain't nobody perfect, honey.
Like God told me to tell. I was talking to my sister, big, and I want to give a big heart. I want to send some big love to our Faces of Rap mother sister in Chicago, Brandy Martin. I want to send
Yes.
some huge. I want to send some huge love to her. With big hugs and face mask kisses and all that. And
Yes,
but
her bravery.
um,
Mm.
she is another strong woman. That's the Faces. And me and her talked for the very first time. And that's what I tell you about God in the spirit. Like I told her, I said, I hope I ain't being pesty, but when God like start making me clingy to somebody, it be for his reason. And I was like, I hope I'm not annoying. She was like, girl, no. She said, I had to call you and let you know. Keep praying, girl. Keep doing it. I need it all. But
Mm-hmm.
her spirit is so impeccable. Like she just, and for her to go through what she went through, like she's strong. She really strong. And
And
God
her
just really,
mom being currently ill right now is something she's
that's
facing
what
too.
I
She's
mean. Yeah. And it's hard for her to be able to enjoy um her blessings because her mom situation, and it's hard. She I know how that feels. Something can be going on and you got your happiness over here, but it's like you can't even really enjoy it because that's your mother. Like that's a whole
yes.
different scenario,
Oh,
that's
this is
not.
ball game. The person
Yeah,
that brought you into the world, the person that
yeah,
raised you and taught you what you know, you have to in turn flip around and take care of them. And it becomes really challenging. There is no handbook that reverses the scenario of now becoming your parents' caretaker. When my mom was on life support, and me and Tyrese stood over her, and she was in a coma for, I believe it was 8 whole days.
Mm. I remember praying hard for your mom.
Celebrity went out the door, honey. He told them nurses and staff, he said, listen, I need an alias name. I don't want to be known that I'm up here, but this is my mama. This is my mama, and I'm going to be by her side. It don't matter where she at. I'm going to stand by my mom's side. Girl, we stood there back to back 8 days together by my mom's side. And when we were going through that, it's like we just wanted her to move or say, hey, how y'all, you know, we wanted to hear her voice, to speak to us, to like talk to us how she does as her children. And we wanted to see her smile. And I certainly wasn't finna let my mama have an afro up there. I was up there combing her head. And if she could have socked me, while she was in that coma, I seen her little eyes flinch, like, if you don't get out my head, because that's my mama, you know, she she a firecracker, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't finna have her looking crazy up there, because that's my mama.
That's right.
You know, and it was just, we would touch her feet and sing to her, and we were stimulating her and in her ear. And guess what? I got to tell y'all this, because we're talking about a ill parent. What happened was my granddaddy decided to fly in, because my mom got really, 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 really critical, and her dad is in his 80s, but him and his wife flew in. And when he came, it was such a miracle, Madam Meek, and you would understand this. When he came to be by her bedside, and he said to her, he said, Priscilla, he said, this your daddy. Your daddy's here. I need you to come on and grab my hand and walk up the street with me like we did when you was a little girl. Priscilla, do you know that when my granddaddy spoke those words into her ear, somehow subconsciously, with God's help and strength, it got through to my mama. My mama started responding. Her eyes started flinching after that. Her feet started doing slow movements. And she began to wake up. Her daddy's voice, the power of her father's voice, woke my mama up out of her coma. And me and Tyrese was like, you should have been here 8 days ago, granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? We was like, you should have been here 8 days ago. Where was you at when we was up here bells and whistles screaming and hey, woo, Coca-Cola, you know what I mean? Sweet lady, whatever. Like, where was you at? We needed her. We needed him. So I just, in that sense, my mom did recover. And when she woke up, then we were overstimulating her. So we had to get out of there. We had to go on and leave. Overdoing it. Like, let her go out of this, because she was unconscious for 8 days and she needs a space to just get her bearings together. You know what I mean? When we were in that scenario, all you want is your mother to wake up. You want them to wake up. You want to talk. You want to have a conversation. You want to kiss them, and you want to be by their side. So I do, in a sense, I do understand where she's at, and I am also lifting my sister up in our prayers, Miss Brenda Martin, who, again, when we talk about honoring our women in Women's History Month, she is a pillar of strength. And we are praying for her as this transition takes place in her life. So, y'all, listen, without any further ado, I'm going to jump off of here. We've been on here an hour, almost an hour. It's crazy.
And a half. We didn't kick the bobo.
Girl, we be talking and we be getting.
We was on live, girl. Forgot we was talking to the world.
I know, right? Because this is what we do. This is how me and you do anyway. So I want to thank my team who did an amazing job at running today's show. Miss
Yes,
Nadia.
it is.
In the background, thank you so much for the love, sis. Thank you so much for my team, all the people who were on the show today. Thank you, ladies. You are amazing. And again, remember, this show was about we have no time to pull out anybody else's bones because we're too busy competing with ourselves, upgrading, uplifting, growing, getting better, doing what we got to do to make those strides and take those steps to go to the next level. So if there's
Oh
any,
yeah, I forgot one thing.
go for it, go for it.
I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, sis. No mean to cut you off, but I want to give a
No
big
worries.
shout out to my niece that's doing all of the graphic works and all of the merch for
Yes.
Children's Future Radio. Her name is Ebony Williams out of Detroit, Michigan. Ebony Williams
Woo!
out of Detroit, Michigan. Her business is Melissa's Custom Creations. Everything with a K. The custom and
Woo!
creations. Ebony Custom Creations. We thank you so
Thank
much, and
you.
we'll be doing a lot of more business with you, Mama. And I love
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. And keep it in the family, y'all. That's another scenario we got to learn. We got to uplift our people that's right there with us. You understand? My daughter does
Mhm.
printing too. And you got to keep the business in the family and teach by passing down that generational wealth. So we want to give her love. And please, Madam E, please get her in touch with me so we can get her on as a future guest
Yes.
with her business and talk about what she does. Okay.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it,
Thank
Mama.
you.
And
Thank
everybody
you.
continue to follow the Queen G Live Experience. Soon she'll have her second show on the radio, the Queen G Show.
Woo, Queen.
Yay! And her face will be all over Walmart. Big shout out to Candy Struthers, Faces of Rap Mothers. Queen G will be all over Walmart as well with her sisters, Faces of Rap Mothers, dials, purses, and more. We're making sure we Candy Struthers DeVore, Faces of Rap Mother, the founder and CEO. Big shout out to her.
We gotta get
And
her
thank
on this
you.
show. What we doing? We
Yeah,
gotta
what
get
are you
Candy on here.
doing? Yeah.
We
We
gotta
gotta get
yes.
Candy on here.
Okay, let's talk, y'all. We gotta reach out to her so we can book her for a future show. Because it is the brand Faces of Rap Mothers is blowing up. It's blowing up. I'm
Fast.
telling
And
you.
I thank
Like
God for putting me in it. Thank you, Jesus.
yes, ain't no stopping us. And it's a sisterhood as well. We want to uplift all our sisters that's a part of Faces of Rap Mothers. Thank y'all all who tune into today's show of Queen G Live Experience. And y'all keep watching, keep sharing, keep posting, and keep loving, sending love our way. Thank you so much. I hope something here today was said and stated that will bless you guys and bless your life and enhance you in some way or the other. All right, y'all. Peace. This your girl. I'm out of here. Peace.